video. Alrighty. G'day guys, this is the Game Falcon here again with another episode of our No Money Challenge / playthrough. We have acquired Stage 3 upgrades for the Solstice, which is really good. I think we're sort of missing is transmission upgrades and stuff. We don't really have much in terms of handling upgrades, unfortunately. Like we'll just have to make do, I think. Anyhow, but this thing is making a whopping 516 brake horsepower at a really lightweight of 1237 kg. So, which is pretty healthy, and the power to weight ratio is 1.09 kilogram per horsepower, which is actually pretty good. So we're going to get into the Superpromotion races in order to progress, which should be pretty easy done. Let's just get into it.
Here's a guy who's been putting all he learned on the street to good use. Ryan Cooper has joined us here today at Superpromotion. Cooper's on a bit of a hot streak too. He was just absolutely dominant at Showdown and Topless. This is a whole new game, Cooper, so get ready.
Alright, bring it. Let's go. 430 horsepower Skyline, this will be interesting. Lap, so we'll make it count. Always not good at this sort of camera angle. Gonna follow lights to the love.
What's everybody saying about Ryan Cooper? You gotta admit, he's looking good on paper. He's been winning street races for years, and he's starting to show and prove at Superpromotion races. I wouldn't bet against him, that's for sure.
Alrighty. completed anyway, but yeah. I thought we were in the other fucking place. Yeah, even after that, they couldn't catch up, so I'm sure we've got this in the bag.
Bow, 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 bow. Hey, Todd, go easy on the other guys, Todd gets so very aggressive when he's behind the wheel. Here it is. This driver's going to be pulling out all the stuff for you guys, so get ready and let him hear about it. Come on!
We've got 2 nitruses, so we should be able to... I'm going to jinx myself, but... From what I remember last time doing this, it's hard to get the... tricky to get the line right. Once you got it right, it's sweet, but it's... nice man to get it going right, you know, a bit of practice. But I should have done a practice run, but we're going to... Assuming you get 3,000 or 4,000 maybe, it's achievable. Oh yeah. You know what I think you... Oh. And a Viper, man. That's fucking... That's a bit mental. They're very oversteering, but... Yeah, madman to drift one of these things, seriously. Very front heavy. So a bit of tune it because they're a bit so heavy in the front. Yeah, I'm having a hard time getting this thing, keeping it on the track. One more run to get it right, do I? Okay. Oops. And you're watching me. Watch me. Watch my feet. Come on, game. There you go. 5,000, here we go. I'm happy with that. Probably get it a lot more, but that's the best I can do for now. Yeah, a bit of practice with that one. That one's tricky.
Looks like the Apex Glide team is ready to throw down. They only come to Super Promotion races for practice. These are like warm-up runs for them when they take it to the
Speed challenge, let's do it. And
also, we've only got... Huh? Hold on.
what I remember, the Viper's a little bit better at the speed challenge, but we can do...
No, they're not posted. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. By the way, everybody, please listen up. This one's important.
Let's finish off with the Skyline. Let's do it. Why not? And about the car I should keep.
Get ready to put your hands together, folks. We got a lot of fast lined up. Any one of them's got the car to take it. Now we're going to see who's got the skill.
Catching up, but they're not going into 6th gear. What are they doing? Check the damn thing into 6th gear and go past me. No. Do it. What the hell? Maybe I slammed into too many cars and they thought, maybe not. More nitrous. On the downhill. It's about as fast as a Lexus. The Lexus has more nitrous. What am I going to choose? The Viper, which can be a really good speed car. Or Skyline, which can be a really good all-rounder, can be a really good grip car. It would definitely replace the Solstice pretty easily.
So, if I may, let me tell you about this.
So,
look at that dude down there. We got a guy having too much fun today. Hey, dude, chill. You hear me? Go get something to eat or something. Golly. Anyway, where was I? Well, it sure feels like these things keep growing every year, huh? How many people we got out there? Like 8,000, 10,000? I've been working these events for like 10 years now, and I remember doing super promotion races back in the 90s. Like 100 people would show.
Really not sure. The Viper can be a great speed car. But the Skyline can be a really good all-rounder. You can use it in everything. Grip, drag even. Speed, just not drift. So let's just do the R34.
do this. Oh my days. Some man trying to say like, I don't rep the E3. I'm not E3. Are you crazy? I've been doing this. I went to both ways. I've been doing this for so long. Like, it's amazing that you can say that. Listen, my name's Waddy. I come from 07961897033. I'm so E3. All the B3's got so much talent. I hope you see. I know E3 so well. If you ask me why he speaks for the whole of B3, when I say that Supra won't make anybody bow to his talent, I move back. Where I know E3 won't accept another donut. MC disrespect E3. I'm always trying to rep M's, but certain friends on M's they don't know E3. Cause when it's ripping time, I show E3. We made a genre, everybody's on top. It's all come from Bo E3. It's Wiley, aka Esky, where I'm from. You get me? That's why. And certain man are trying to say like Esky don't represent Bo E3. I've been doing this.
This is tricky actually. Maybe I could I could potentially change this into a speed car. Let's just go with what we've got for now, and then we'll change plans. And also too, we have that free car marker, so we can always buy a Lamborghini or something that's already really good at speed that has 600 horsepower or more, you know, so I don't have to rely on it getting upgraded, so I can just get something fast already. So I can always do that too. Let's do that one.
You know, I remember one of the first times I came up here to Infineon with the Superpromotion guys. That was like years ago. They'd all flown over here from Japan, and a bunch of them had their cars shipped.
Alright, let's give this thing a testing. See how well it goes. I got more horsepower and I'm still in Group A. I'm very happy. Don't have to compete with all those guys on the bottom there. Oh well. Maybe they realise how slight it is, but on an open track this thing will do much better, I'd say. There it goes. It's already sliding around. I slided into my opponent. There it goes.
There's a guy they've been calling the Mad Russian, Ivan Tarkovsky, out there in that Evo 9. You see, folks, dreams really do come true. He really impressed Rio at a race, and he tapped him to be on the team. And just like that, Ivan was on Apex Global.
Let's go. Trying to get in the second though. That's right, I'll make it. Oops. My bad. Yeah, I'm all way, motherfucker. Okay, here we go. A bit too aggressive there, but that's okay. Shit.
Oh yeah, check it out. We got Apex Squad in the house. I like how Rio's put together his crew.
Stage 3 break.
All J-Driver hype.
Oh, there you go.
Bunch of Westerners in there. And what's more, they're all seriously the best at what they do. If those guys went to the trouble to show up with all their cars, we're in for some...
Interesting, yeah, okay. Well, I know the Supra's not going anywhere. I'll have to do some cosmetic upgrades to it to make it look a bit cooler. It'll pull a 9.3 all day, just as long as the opponents aren't faster than that. Should be good. Alright, here we go. And if you miss your muck up your shift, it really takes a lot of time off your score. Well, drag time. So yeah, that should be dominated event right there. Should be. There you go.
This wasn't a pink slip race, right? Because everyone would have just
Stage 3.
Oh
man,
super promotion today.
that's unfortunate.
Everybody else was just chasing his taillights.
Damn. They'll help, but with stage 1 tyres, it's not really worth much. Don't really need stage 3 anyway. Alright. Yeah, we should do something cosmetic to the Supra, spice it up a bit maybe. So what we'll do, we'll do some cosmetic upgrades on it, and then we'll come back. Alright, here we go. Right, g'day guys. we've just done upgrading the car, and it looks pretty good for what it is. I would really like to put drag rims on it, but still not sure whether I should break the rules on the no money challenge for cosmetics only, but we'll make do. We'll see if we can make something up. Just put decals on it and put some little bit of effort into it, make it look a bit better. You know? So yeah, there you go. Anyway, pretty happy with that result, and now we're just gotta keep going with it basically. It takes a while to customize. Wheeling competition? I don't think that's happening.
Okay, try to take it a little easy out there, alright? Just be easy, because I know for a fact we got rollers parked all over the roads out there.
Alright, let's do it. Still thinking whether I should upgrade the, we'll give it some cosmetic upgrades, the Solstice maybe. We'll see how we go. Because I think potentially it could get changed into a speed car. Oh god. G35 and an RX-8 is going to be interesting, that's for sure. Doesn't feel right with my steering wheel. Feels really tight. I don't know why it feels so tight. Alright, let's try it again. It feels really tight for some reason. Okay. Trying to keep control of this damn thing, but I'm having a really difficult time keeping this thing controllable. Let me try third gear. There you go. but still. Let's take this gun, eh? Holy moly. This is fucking insane. I'm gonna stay in front of everybody. I'm fucking losing my shit everywhere. Oh man, that was fucking way too difficult.
Oh, and I want to say hello to Paul Trask from Apex Pride.
Okay.
Call it skill or call it a gift, but some guys just know how to run them faster, and that's definitely Paul. He's going to be running the Skyline out there, so check him out on the speed challenges. All right.
So far. Keep up with the skyline up there, but well, it looks like we're gaining on him at the moment. Oops. Open track, this thing's doing actually pretty well, surprisingly. Stage 2, huh?
Ooh, did I say that out loud? Oh yeah, that reminds me, if you're... Hang on. I'm not getting it. The speaker can wait.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Definitely outmatched
This
here.
is it. We got our first round ready to go here. Don't be shy, people. Get ready to make some noise for these guys.
Let's see if it'll pull a wheelie or not.
I'm feeling it now. This place is shaking.
Nah, it ain't gonna do wheelies. We'll probably quit this one. We're not gonna win it. It's alright. Damn. You need stage 3 suspension. I don't have it. That is so annoying. It's alright. I'm just gonna have to nail the drifting.
Woo, well, you want high-grade racing. I'll say you're getting it out there. Superpromotion races never fail.
That's fine. We'll get our GTO out and smash them and keep going, eh?
Okay, let's do this. The first one's coming up. Come on, people, you gotta love this. This guy's gonna have to put it all on the line.
On the track. That's a sharp corner.
Folks, check it out. We got Ryan Cooper, and he is ready to roll.
Damn. Oh, looks like the competition can't keep up anyway. Oop. Which is good for me.
Final run, it all gets decided right here.
Oh shit, okay. I went off track. I am doing some exploring.
Dependable run. Cooper playing it real safe out there. So check this out, people. This isn't much of a surprise, but Ryan Cooper has been hosing the competition out there. They'll tell you otherwise, of course, but from where I'm standing, he's been making it look easy. It's the same. Ryan Cooper is the one to watch. There aren't any potential side
bit about momentum. I've got to be a bit more aggressive with it now. Alright, let's do it. Canadian flick, here we go. Once you get on the dirt, you lose all the momentum.
Cooper just punching the clock on that one. Nothing special to the
Bugger. Try again.
You want to see a man who's on his way, but this is right.
That's still a good score, and the car's basically stock, so I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm thinking that all these drivers have got to be glad that this wasn't a pink slip race, right? Because everyone would have just lost their cars to Ryan Cooper. The guy's flat out owned Superpromotion today. Everybody else was just chasing his taillights.
Jesus.
There's just two. Huh? Hang on.
Gonna do another one of these to I think there's a car up here that you can earn, but there's also a car down here, I believe.
I don't know too many of you guys who would. I'm talking about Rio Watanabe. Rio runs the strip here and he gets ugly in the grip race too. I don't know, hopefully we'll see some of his records fall today though, because there's been a lot of mean driving going on out there and some of these guys have come real close. Oh yeah, that reminds me of... Seeing all these I can't wait to see what they can do on the course. We've got to make it for some serious battles out there.
Oh, this one was a jump, okay. god. Oh, he must have cleaned up or something. No one else got it. Oh, got total.
Well, if you want to play, you gotta pay. And if you want to win, it looks like Henry pushed it a little too hard out there. Payback is a real pain, too, because he's going to kiss that S4. Bye-bye! Still a little bang up like that one, and he's not going to keep it down.
Yeah, hopefully he's got a spare one then.
Okay, we got the next wave getting set to go here. This race is it is only just starting. Is here in his S4, and then our last race a couple months ago.
Oh, I shouldn't keep picking the same bloody thing, hey. Just want the parts. I don't care about the repair markers.
A free man out there, let alone be behind the wheel. This is going to be good. Man, this is turning into...
Alright. Bradley Hunter. Turned out to get faster than 9.2. Damn. 188 horsepower. Man. Okay. fast.
Well, we've got some esteemed company today because the Apex Glide team has paid us a visit. Looks like they're all
All we
here,
have to do
which
is
means that
win.
Rio
That's all we have
Watanabe
to
is here
do.
too.
Just go. Win the race day, and then we're done. God damn it. Got that one at least. Mint.
So check it out. Me and a couple of the other Superpromotion guys got into it in lunch today because we were talking about Ryan Cooper.
Stage.
I'm
I've already
bloody
got that
detail,
damn
but let me
son
just
of a-
say that the last guy I saw so
Already got it.
completely dominate a Superpromotion weekend race like this was Rio Watanabe himself. Now I'm not saying that Cooper could be
Oh guys, I'm not cool here. We've still got a bit of work to do, but we're having trouble getting some upgrades. This thing is struggling to keep up with the competition at the moment. Not entirely, but could use some upgrades. Still deciding what to do with the Skyline. I could swap it to grip car, and it would make a good grip car, a bit more grippy than the Solstice. So yeah, anyway, we're having some cars, some free cars to use. So yeah, alright, well, like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. I'll see you in the next one.